In the grand halls of the Persian Empire, where power and intrigue collide, an unexpected heroine rises. This is the story of Esther, the queen with a secret mission. Esther was an orphan, raised by her cousin Mordecai in the city of Susa. She lived a quiet life, never imagining that fate had something extraordinary in store for her. But when King Xerxes of Persia sought a new queen, Esther was taken to the palace. Her beauty and grace captured the king's attention, and soon she was crowned Queen of Persia. Yet one truth remained hidden. Esther was Jewish. Meanwhile, in the shadows of the palace, a dark plot was forming. Haman, the king's most powerful advisor, burned with hatred against the Jewish people. His influence over the king allowed him to issue a deadly decree. All Jews across the empire were to be annihilated. Fear spread, and Mordecai sent word to Esther. She was their only one. There was one problem. No one could approach the king uninvited, even the queen. To do so meant death, unless the king extended his golden scepter. Esther was terrified. What if she failed? What if she perished? Mordecai's words echoed in her heart.
Who knows? Perhaps you have come to your royal position for such a time as this.
Determined, Esther fasted and prayed for 3 days. Then
I will go to the king, though it is against the law, and if I perish, I perish.
with courage greater than her fear, she stepped into the throne room. The air was thick with tension. The king turned, his expression unreadable. Then, in an instant, he raised his golden scepter. Her life was spared. The king asked, "What is your request, my queen? Even half the kingdom, and it shall be yours." Esther remained calm.
If it pleases the king, come to a banquet I have prepared for you and Haman.
That night, at the banquet, Esther revealed the truth. She was Jewish, and the decree meant death for her and her people. She turned to the king and declared, "This wicked man, Haman, is the enemy of my people." The king was furious. Haman's fate was sealed. Justice was served. But Esther's mission wasn't over yet. A new decree was issued, one that allowed the Jewish people to defend themselves. And on that day, they triumphed. The people were saved. Esther's courage changed the course of history. Her story is one of bravery, sacrifice, and the power of standing for what is right, no matter the cost. Today, her legacy is celebrated in the festival of Purim, a reminder that one voice, one act of courage, can make all the difference. The story of Esther, the queen who risked everything to save her people.